As we age, it's natural to experience more aches, stiffness, and fatigue, but what many people don't realize is that these symptoms often stem from something deeper: chronic inflammation. Unlike the helpful, short-term inflammation that protects us when we're injured or fighting off an infection, chronic inflammation is silent and dangerous, slowly wearing down the body over time. For seniors, this kind of long-term inflammation can be the root cause of many serious health problems, including arthritis, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's, and even certain cancers. It affects your joints, your memory, your digestion, your immune system, and your energy levels. In fact, some experts now call chronic inflammation the silent killer. The good news? You can fight back, and your diet is one of the most powerful tools in your hands. What you eat every day can either fuel inflammation or help calm it down. That's why this video is all about the top 7 anti-inflammatory foods for seniors: natural, nutrient-rich foods that can help you feel better, move easier, and live longer. These aren't exotic superfoods or expensive supplements. They're accessible, delicious ingredients that you can easily add to your meals, starting today. Each food on this list has been backed by science and shown to lower inflammation markers in the body, reduce joint pain, support heart and brain health, and boost your overall well-being as you age. So whether you're managing arthritis, want to protect your heart, or simply hoping to stay sharp and active into your 70s, 80s, and beyond, this video is for you. Stick around as we dive into the best inflammation-fighting foods you should be eating after 60. Ready to take control of your health? Let's begin. 1. Fatty fish, natural omega-3 powerhouses. When it comes to fighting inflammation naturally, fatty fish easily top the list, and for good reason. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout are rich sources of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA, which have been shown in numerous studies to significantly reduce chronic inflammation in the body. For seniors, this is particularly important. As we age, low-grade, persistent inflammation, often called inflammaging, becomes more common and is linked to a wide range of age-related conditions, including arthritis, cardiovascular disease, Alzheimer's disease, and even osteoporosis. Omega-3s help to interrupt this cycle by reducing the production of pro-inflammatory cytokines and eicosanoids, which are chemicals that fuel the inflammatory response. Incorporating fatty fish into your diet just 2 to 3 times per week can already deliver powerful benefits. For instance, EPA and DHA have been shown to reduce joint stiffness and tenderness in individuals with rheumatoid arthritis, making them a natural complement to pain management strategies in older adults. What makes fatty fish even more valuable is that it provides high-quality protein to support muscle mass, something that becomes more critical after age 60. Plus, it's rich in vitamin D, another key nutrient for bone health and immune function. But what if you don't like fish or follow a vegetarian diet? Don't worry, alternatives like flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts also contain omega-3s, though in the form of ALA, which the body converts, less efficiently, into EPA and DHA. While these plant-based sources aren't as potent, they're still beneficial and worth adding to your meals regularly. When choosing fish, go for wild-caught whenever possible. They tend to have higher levels of omega-3s and fewer environmental toxins than farmed varieties. Also, try grilling, baking, or steaming your fish rather than frying it, to preserve its anti-inflammatory properties. Finally, if you find it difficult to consume enough omega-3s from food alone, consider speaking with your healthcare provider about high-quality fish oil supplements. These can be an effective and convenient way to boost your intake. Just make sure they are third-party tested for purity and heavy metal content. In summary, fatty fish offer a powerful, science-backed way to calm inflammation naturally. They not only support joint and brain health but also contribute to overall longevity and vitality. For seniors looking to feel better, stay active, and reduce age-related discomfort, adding more omega-3 rich fish to the plate is a simple and delicious first step. 2. Berries, small fruits, big anti-inflammatory impact. Berries may be small, but when it comes to fighting inflammation, they pack a powerful punch. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are all rich in antioxidants, especially a group called anthocyanins. Natural compounds that give these fruits their vibrant colors and remarkable health benefits. Anthocyanins are known to reduce markers of inflammation, such as C-reactive protein, CRP, which tends to rise with age and is associated with conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and cognitive decline. For seniors, regularly eating berries can help combat this silent inflammation and protect the body at the cellular level. One of the standout features of berries is their high polyphenol content. These are plant compounds that work as natural anti-inflammatories by neutralizing harmful free radicals and supporting the body's own antioxidant defenses. In fact, research shows that people who consume more berries tend to have lower levels of inflammatory markers, and better cognitive health. For example, a study from Harvard involving over 16,000 older women found that those who ate more blueberries and strawberries experienced slower cognitive decline, equivalent to delaying brain aging by up to 2.5 years. That's a powerful reason to make berries a regular part of your diet after 60. For example, a study from Harvard involving over 16,000 older women found that those who ate more blueberries and strawberries experienced slower cognitive decline, equivalent to delaying brain aging by up to 2.5 years. That's a powerful reason to make berries a regular part of your diet after 60. Another benefit of berries is their effect on gut health. They contain both soluble and insoluble fiber, which feed beneficial gut bacteria. A healthy gut microbiome plays a crucial role in regulating inflammation throughout the body, especially in aging adults. What's more, berries are low in calories and sugar compared to many other fruits, making them an excellent option for seniors managing blood sugar or weight. You can enjoy them fresh, frozen, or dried. Just be cautious with dried varieties, which often contain added sugars. There are plenty of easy ways to incorporate berries into your daily routine. Add a handful to your morning oatmeal, mix them into plain yogurt, blend them into a smoothie, or simply snack on them throughout the day. The key is consistency. Even a few servings per week can make a noticeable difference over time. If fresh berries are hard to find or too expensive out of season, frozen berries are a great alternative. They're typically picked at peak ripeness and retain most of their nutrients, making them just as effective as fresh ones when it comes to reducing inflammation. In summary, berries are a delicious, low-effort way to fight inflammation naturally. With benefits for brain health, joint function, immunity, and more, they truly deserve a place on every senior's plate. Think of them as nature's medicine, sweet, powerful, and protective. 3. Leafy greens, anti-inflammatory nutrient powerhouses. Leafy green vegetables like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens are some of the most nutrient-dense foods you can eat. And they're especially powerful allies in the fight against inflammation. For seniors, incorporating more leafy greens into the diet can have a wide range of benefits, from protecting the joints and bones to supporting heart and brain health. What makes leafy greens so effective at fighting inflammation? First, they're packed with antioxidants such as vitamin C, vitamin E, and beta-carotene, all of which help neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that trigger and worsen inflammation in the body. These antioxidants work as natural defenders, shielding tissues from oxidative stress that accumulates with age. Leafy greens are also rich in polyphenol and flavonoids, plant compounds that have been shown to reduce inflammatory markers in the blood. For instance, research has found that people who regularly consume greens like kale and spinach have lower levels of C-reactive protein, CRP, a key indicator of systemic inflammation. Another unique benefit of leafy greens is their high vitamin K content. This nutrient plays a crucial role in reducing inflammation and supporting bone health by regulating calcium metabolism. Studies have found that seniors with higher intake of vitamin K tend to have better bone density and lower risk of fractures, an essential concern after the age of 60. Furthermore, leafy greens are abundant in magnesium, a mineral that many older adults lack. Magnesium helps regulate inflammatory responses in the body and also supports muscle function, nerve health, and sleep quality. A deficiency in magnesium has been linked to increased inflammation and chronic pain, especially in seniors with conditions like arthritis or fibromyalgia. The fiber content in leafy greens is another major benefit. Fiber supports a healthy gut microbiome, which in turn influences inflammation levels. A balanced, fiber-rich diet helps feed the good bacteria in your gut. And a healthy gut means better immunity and less systemic inflammation. Incorporating leafy greens into your meals doesn't have to be complicated. Add spinach to your morning omelette or smoothie, toss kale into a hearty soup, or make a simple salad with arugula and olive oil. Light steaming or sautéing can make greens easier to digest while preserving their nutrients. If you have difficulty chewing raw greens, cooked versions are just as beneficial. If you're not a fan of the bitter taste of some greens like kale, try pairing them with citrus, garlic, or a splash of vinegar to balance the flavors. With so many ways to enjoy them, leafy greens can easily become a staple in your anti-inflammatory routine. In summary, leafy greens offer a natural, low-calorie, nutrient-rich way to reduce inflammation and support healthy aging. They're a simple but powerful tool for seniors looking to stay strong, energized, and resilient. 4. Turmeric, the golden spice for inflammation relief. Turmeric, often called the golden spice, has been used for thousands of years in traditional medicine, particularly in India and Southeast Asia. Its powerful anti-inflammatory properties come from curcumin, the main active compound that gives turmeric its bright yellow color. For seniors, turmeric can be a natural and effective way to fight chronic inflammation that contributes to many age-related diseases. Curcumin works by blocking molecules involved in the inflammatory process, particularly NF-κB, which plays a major role in turning on genes related to inflammation. Multiple studies have shown that curcumin can reduce levels of inflammatory markers like CRP, C-reactive protein, and interleukin-6, both of which are commonly elevated in people with arthritis, heart disease, and cognitive decline. One of turmeric's biggest advantages is its ability to reduce joint pain and stiffness, especially in conditions like osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis, which become more common with age. In fact, research has found that curcumin supplements can be as effective as some over-the-counter anti-inflammatory drugs, but without the side effects that often come with long-term medication use. Turmeric also supports brain health. Chronic inflammation is closely linked to neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, and curcumin may help protect the brain by reducing oxidative damage and supporting the growth of new brain cells. Some studies even suggest that regular intake of curcumin can improve mood and memory in older adults. But there's one important thing to remember: curcumin is not easily absorbed by the body on its own. That's why it's often recommended to consume turmeric with black pepper, which contains a compound called piperine that can enhance absorption by up to 2000%. Adding a bit of fat, like olive oil or avocado, can also help increase its bioavailability. There are many ways to include turmeric in your daily routine. You can add it to soups, stews, scrambled eggs, or rice dishes. Golden milk, a warm drink made with turmeric, milk, or plant-based milk, black pepper, and a little honey, is a soothing and tasty way to enjoy its benefits. Turmeric capsules and curcumin supplements are also widely available and can be a good option for those who want a more concentrated dose. Just be mindful if you're on blood thinners or medications for gallbladder issues, as turmeric can interact with certain drugs. Always consult with your doctor before starting any new supplement. In summary, turmeric is one of the most researched and respected natural remedies for inflammation. It's safe, accessible, and incredibly versatile, making it a perfect addition to a senior's anti-inflammatory diet. 5. Nuts, small bites with big anti-inflammatory benefits. Don't let their size fool you. Nuts are one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory foods you can include in your diet, especially after age 60. Almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and hazelnuts are not only tasty and satisfying, but they're also packed with healthy fats, antioxidants, fiber, and important nutrients that help calm inflammation throughout the body. Nuts are rich in monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, which help reduce levels of LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, and support heart health, a crucial benefit for seniors. But beyond cardiovascular protection, these healthy fats, especially omega-3s in walnuts, play a direct role in modulating inflammation by reducing the production of inflammatory substances like cytokines and prostaglandins. They're also excellent sources of antioxidants such as vitamin E, selenium, and flavonoids, all of which help neutralize harmful free radicals and protect the body's tissues from oxidative stress. Inflammation and oxidative damage go hand in hand, so the antioxidant load in nuts makes them a double weapon for healthy aging. One large study known as the PREDIME trial, which followed older adults on a Mediterranean-style diet, found that participants who regularly consumed nuts had significantly lower levels of inflammatory markers and a reduced risk of heart disease. Other research has linked nut consumption to better cognitive health, lower rates of arthritis, and even reduced cancer risk. Another valuable feature of nuts is their magnesium content. Many seniors don't get enough magnesium in their daily diet, and low levels have been linked to increased inflammation, high blood pressure, and insulin resistance. A small handful of almonds or cashews can provide a meaningful dose of this important mineral. In addition to their anti-inflammatory effects, nuts are incredibly versatile and easy to incorporate into everyday meals. Sprinkle chopped walnuts onto oatmeal or yogurt, add sliced almonds to salads or stir-fries, or simply enjoy a handful of mixed nuts as a healthy snack. Nut butters, like almond or peanut butter, can also be great options, just make sure to choose varieties with no added sugars or hydrogenated oils. Portion control is important, as nuts are calorie-dense. Aim for about a small handful, roughly 1 ounce or 28 grams, per day to get the benefits without overdoing it. And if you have trouble chewing, lightly roasted or ground nuts may be easier to enjoy. In summary, nuts offer a simple, satisfying, and nutrient-packed way to reduce chronic inflammation and support overall well-being in older adults. Whether you're focused on joint health, heart health, or brain function, adding a daily dose of nuts to your routine is a smart, delicious move. 6. Fatty fish, omega-3 power for inflammation and longevity. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout are some of the most potent anti-inflammatory foods you can add to your diet, and for seniors, they offer a wide range of benefits that go far beyond just joint health. The secret lies in their high content of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, which have been shown to significantly reduce inflammation throughout the body. Chronic inflammation plays a key role in many age-related conditions, including arthritis, heart disease, cognitive decline, and even some cancers. Omega-3s help counteract this by interfering with inflammatory pathways and lowering levels of markers like C-reactive protein, CRP, and interleukin-6. Studies show that people who regularly consume fatty fish have lower risks of heart attack, stroke, and Alzheimer's disease. In one major study, older adults who ate fish at least twice a week had a 35% lower risk of dying from heart-related conditions. That's a huge impact from just one dietary habit. Fatty fish also support joint health, a major concern for seniors with osteoarthritis or rheumatoid arthritis. Omega-3s act as natural lubricants for the joints, helping reduce stiffness, swelling, and pain. Some research even shows that regular fish intake may reduce the need for nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, in older adults with arthritis. Brain health is another area where fatty fish shine. DHA, in particular, is a major structural component of the brain and helps protect neurons from inflammation and damage. Consuming more DHA-rich foods has been linked to slower cognitive decline and improved memory, a vital benefit for aging minds. In addition to omega-3s, fatty fish are also excellent sources of vitamin D, selenium, and B vitamins, all of which contribute to immune function and reduce inflammatory stress in the body. For seniors looking to reap the anti-inflammatory benefits of fatty fish, aim to eat at least 2 servings, about 3 to 4 ounces each, per week. Grilled, baked, or broiled fish is preferable to fried, which can cancel out many of the benefits. If fresh fish is hard to find or expensive, canned options like sardines or salmon are also good. Just choose versions packed in water or olive oil, not processed sauces. If you don't eat fish, omega-3 supplements such as fish oil or algae-based DHA capsules can be helpful alternatives. However, it's best to consult your doctor before starting any new supplement, especially if you're on blood-thinning medications. In summary, fatty fish are among the best natural tools for managing inflammation, protecting your heart and brain, and promoting longevity. For seniors, adding fish to the weekly menu is a simple habit with powerful rewards. 7. Berries, sweet, colorful, and inflammation-fighting. Berries are not just a delicious treat, they're some of the most powerful anti-inflammatory foods you can eat, especially for those over 60. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are rich in vitamins, fiber, and, most importantly, antioxidants that directly fight the inflammation that contributes to many age-related conditions. The vibrant color of berries comes from anthocyanins, powerful plant compounds with potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. These compounds help neutralize free radicals and reduce oxidative stress, both of which drive chronic inflammation in the body. Studies show that anthocyanins can lower levels of inflammatory markers such as CRP, C-reactive protein, and interleukin-6, which are commonly elevated in older adults. One of the most well-researched benefits of berries is their impact on brain health. Research from Harvard has shown that regular consumption of berries, especially blueberries and strawberries, may slow the rate of cognitive decline by as much as 2.5 years. That's a major gain for seniors looking to preserve memory, clarity, and focus. The anti-inflammatory effects protect brain cells from damage and improve communication between neurons. Berries are also great for heart health. They can help lower blood pressure, improve cholesterol levels, and reduce arterial stiffness, all important factors for maintaining a healthy cardiovascular system in later life. In fact, people who eat berries several times a week tend to have a lower risk of heart attack and stroke. Another major plus is that berries are high in dietary fiber, which supports a healthy gut microbiome. A strong, balanced gut is essential for keeping inflammation in check, especially in aging bodies. Fiber also helps regulate blood sugar levels, promote digestion, and support weight management. Despite their sweetness, berries have a relatively low glycemic index and won't cause major spikes in blood sugar, making them a smart choice even for seniors with diabetes or prediabetes. Berries are incredibly versatile. You can add them to oatmeal, yogurt, salads, or smoothies. Enjoy them fresh, frozen, or even dried, just be cautious of added sugars in packaged products. Frozen berries retain most of their nutrients and are available year-round, making them a convenient option. Aim to include a handful of berries, about 1/2 to 1 cup, in your daily diet. Their combination of taste, nutrition, and anti-inflammatory power makes them one of the easiest and most enjoyable health habits you can adopt. In summary, berries offer a delicious way to protect your body from the silent damage of inflammation. Whether you're focused on your brain, your heart, or your overall vitality, making berries a daily ritual is a sweet step toward healthy aging. Now that you've discovered the top 7 anti-inflammatory foods for seniors, you have a powerful roadmap to protect your health and feel your best in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. From leafy greens and berries to fatty fish and turmeric, each of these foods offers unique benefits, but together, they form a strong nutritional defense against chronic inflammation. Here's the key takeaway: consistency is everything. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Start by making small changes, add berries to your breakfast, swap out processed snacks for a handful of nuts, or try a turmeric latte in the evening. Over time, these little habits add up and can lead to real, lasting improvements in your energy, mobility, memory, and mood. Remember, fighting inflammation isn't just about avoiding the bad stuff, it's about giving your body the nutrients it needs to heal, repair, and thrive. And the best part? These anti-inflammatory foods don't just help you live longer. They help you live better. Of course, food is just one piece of the puzzle. Staying physically active, getting enough sleep, managing stress, and avoiding smoking or excessive alcohol also play a big role in keeping inflammation in check. But what's on your plate is a great place to start, and you're already on the right path. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend or loved one, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel Nutrition for Seniors for more science-based tips on healthy aging. Stay well, stay strong, and we'll see you in the next video.